Oh, one thing about that sweet tea, though.
Sweet tea, though. It's
It's
always
always
gonna
gonna
be
be a one, but
A1. Welcome back to the
anyway.
channel, everybody. As you can tell by the title today, I'm going to be talking about writing with intent. So, what that really means is to write like you have good intentions for yourself and for your writing. When I write with intent, and this is just in regards to my goals, I try my best to be as specific as possible, and I try my best to use the correct terminology and words. I want to also give definition of intent, and it is as follows. Intent means the act of intending and something that is formulated or planned. And when it comes to our goals, they have to be planned, they have to be formulated, and it's best for us to write those goals with good intentions. So I just feel like this is me being real honest. I just feel like we all know who works in mysterious ways, very mysterious ways. We know that God works in mysterious ways. So me personally, writing down my goals and the ideas that I have, down to the content, down to different things that I want to pursue in life and get done. I write all of these things down, and I write them with good intentions because I just feel like doing so will allow them to come right on time, right when I need it. And for example, I'll even write down, like I said, the content that I plan out. I will literally write down or have an idea of a video that I want to do, or it'll just come to me. If I'm reading or watching something, I'll write it down as quick as I can because I will forget. Writing things down will keep you from forgetting or just restoring that memory of that idea. I'll write the idea down, and I'll write down what I need to do to accomplish that goal. So it's just like working in real small steps in order to see the bigger picture, or in order to get to the bigger picture in the end. If only y'all could see the type of lighting I'm using, but I'm just trying to get this good message out there. So also, writing your goals down in order is also helpful when it comes to writing with intent and writing them in order. Okay, this is what I want for my life. This is exactly how I see my life going, so I want to receive it, right? So I also feel like if God sees that you're doing the inner work, if you're willingly and actively doing the inner work day by day, or what have you, it'll work. Like, it'll all work out together. And I know this because I just know that whatever it is I want to receive in this world, I will. And I know this because there's something much more powerful that's working with me at the same exact time, allowing for that to happen right on time and as accurate as possible as well. So I'm doing the inner work by writing down my goals with good intentions, as well as having faith and having the motivation to do and perform these goals and accomplish these goals. But yeah. And then, where am I? Other got little flashcards. Make sure I got everything. And goals, they're not that complex either. They're not complex at all. It's just, if you see it for yourself, then you're going to go get it. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And yeah. Also, writing these goals down with good intentions, it can also be a way for you to go back to the goals that you have written down. Even if you haven't accomplished them yet, if you're feeling down or feeling unmotivated, you can always go back to read what you already wrote. You can feel that same type of motivation again. I also want to talk about how we feel when we're writing these goals or even saying things aloud. But this particular video is about writing things down and being mindful of how we feel when we're writing these things down, especially our goals, prayers, affirmations, whatever. I feel like they all fall into the same category, just different names. And it's all about how you interpret the meaning of it as well. How you feel when you're doing anything plays a part. and how that will turn out. So I got an example here, like when I write, whether it be nonfiction or fiction, or I'm not gonna say journaling, because there can be a form of journaling where you're just releasing, and there can be like some emotions in those journals when you're just releasing an emotion. But when I write, I try my best. Even with my very first book, The Start of Something in Someone New, I did not write when I was like full of emotions. Like, I did not do that. I waited until I acknowledged and handled those emotions. And I waited until I was able to write good work. I know that when you write off of emotions, or when you do anything off of emotions, it doesn't turn out good. So I just know in the back of my mind, like, okay, if I haven't fixed this problem, or if I haven't already taken accountability or acknowledged my emotions or actively worked on whatever I needed to work on, and if I knew I wanted to write, then I would not write. I would be like, okay, get over it first before you write, because I don't want sloppy work. I want to present good work to the audience. And that's another thing, when you're writing with good intentions, get rid of them emotions. Everything can flow and everything can sound good.